Kashyyyk is the next planet to visit. As the Ebon Hawk enters hyperspace once more, the long flight presents the perfect opportunity to learn more about the newest crew member.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Whoever programmed this droid likely thought quite highly of themselves.
I was under the assumption that organic meatbags such as yourself enjoyed such forms of address.
Meat bags?
Retraction. Did I say that out loud? I apologize, Master. While you are a meatbag, I suppose I should not call you such. Explanation. It's just that you have all these squishy parts, Master, and all that water. How the constant sloshing doesn't drive you mad, I have no idea.
An odd, albeit accurate assessment.
Statement. Now do you understand the travails of my existence, Master? Surely it does not compare to your existence, but still. Commentary. It is our lot in life, I suppose, Master. Shall we find something to kill to cheer ourselves up?
Indeed, killing is one of HK's capabilities, one he's quite fond of.
Observation. My physical abilities are well above those of your average meatbag, as are my sensor functions. An assassin, if you would. Such a function in a droid is highly illegal.
While a highly skilled assassination droid, HK shares that he does not seem to possess memories of his past, who created him, and he also cannot fully access his assassination protocols. The cause for this loss is unknown.
There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master. But there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
All memories may return if HK is exposed to a specific unknown stimulus, but there's no way of knowing what the stimulus is. Some memories can, however, be restored manually.
If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude. You are not a droid, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such.
The Padawan might not be a droid, but he's certainly capable enough to—
Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin? The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
So HK killed his former master?
Affirmative, Master, though I had not been programmed to do so. The human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
So he sent an assassination droid on his own co-workers.
Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room for me. SciTech was responsible for the product, after all. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
And at that moment, HK turned on him.
Objection. Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
That's a matter of perspective.
Query. Do You know what the chances are of puncturing that soul actuator. I would have congratulated my master were he not sizzling and incoherent at the time. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yuka Laka's purchase. How very demeaning.
No one suspected the assassin droid had killed more than 100 people?
Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel. I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, it will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
While HK meditates, 3 planets remain to visit, with Kashyyyk as the next in line.